stretched out, lay lying there, practically prostitute. When over at that works, they're having a who does what to who strike.
A what?
A who does what to who strike.
There's naught that lot can do to each other they haven't done before.
There seems to be a complete breakdown of their moral fibrositis. Take Grenville.
Where to?
Look, yesterday, Stan sneaked out with Vinegar Vera to go and see Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind? It must have been a repeat.
So I asked Grenville, I said, just to clean up after the horse, you see.
Well, what did he say?
He said, why should he? It wasn't his, business.
Hey, are you sure you haven't been stirring it?
Definitely not. I reckon you should get over there and waggle your big stick.
Not me, Nelly. Not anymore. As far as I'm concerned, that lot are a rabble without a cause.
But you're supposed to be the managing gaffer. Not
anymore. I'm fed up with that Vinegar Vera and all them women. They've got on top of me. They've got me down.
You mean you've come to the end of your feather?
It's the pressure, Nelly. I'm dropping out and dropping somebody else in it.
Who?
New works manager.
Well, that's not on. You're not getting somebody in to help you not do the things you're not doing when you're supposed to.
You're too late, Nelly. He's already on the way round from Labour Exchange.
Don't tell me you're replacing yourself with another layabout.
Yeah, I mean, no. You don't understand. Times have changed. They get a very good class of layabout down at Labour Exchange nowadays.
Oh, and who have they got that's going to run a pickle factory?
Well, I don't know yet, but I asked for somebody who knows his onions.
Right, left, right, oh, 1, 2.
Who the hell do you think you are, the bloody Virgin Soldiers?
Oh, Eli, we're what you might call the shock troops.
You gave me a hell of a shot when you came in like that. Who the hell in carnation told you to march in like a couple of German panzer divisions?
I did.
Oh.
Right, you men. Put those cases in the hall. Dismissed. At your service, ma'am. Major Lovelace retired.
Nellie Pledge, still working. You haven't had the pleasure of me, have you?
The chap is down at the executive and professional...
Oh, you mean the posh dole queue?
Yes, well, they sent me here to become I See Your Works.
You do?
Actually, well, I meant your works manager.
Oh, well, you're not our works manager, surely. I mean, you're our galloping major.
Well, I was a galloping, but I mean, I am, or was, a major, but I've been bowler-hatted.
Oh, did it hurt? Or did you have it done private?
Don't do that!
Sorry, Eli. What's got you all agitated?
That Major. It's me nerves, I'm covered in them.
Why, Eli? Hey, what did you do to him? Get off with his bit of crumpet.
I'm not telling you what I did. I thought it were all dead and buried. But if he's who I think he is, I'm the one that's dead and buried.
I'm sure you'll find the working conditions here very congenital. And we won't expect you to have your tea break over there. You can have it over here. In your case, we'll rule the waves, because we don't expect an officer to fetch his own brew.
Jolly good. So I'm to regard this as the mess.
Eh? Well, it might be a bit mucked up at the moment, but that's because I haven't had time to swill and mop. Oh, well, you meet my brother. Where is he? Where is he? Eli? Eli, come on.
What?
Meet the managing major.
Hey?
What the hell's the matter with you?
Who?
You.
Me? No.
You. What have you got your sunglasses on for? When it's pickling down outside.
Sunglasses? What sunglasses? Oh, these. Well, the doctor said I've got a touch of pickler's vision.
What on earth's that? Spots between the eyes?
Well, yeah, same thing. These are onion-shaped and they got skins on.
The only time I've had bloodshot eyes is through too much beetroot boiling. Meet Major Shoelace.
Lovelace. How do you do?
Well, you two should get on like mad, you know, because after all, you are a couple of old sweats.
Sweats? I'm bloody sweating now, I can tell you.
You were in the army too, huh? Where were you?
I was at... where were you?
Oh, Catterick, mostly.
Well, I was in Singapore then.
Ah, we must have a chinwag sometime. Now, at the moment, I must find myself a billet. Do you know there wasn't one vacant room left in any hotel in town?
Oh, if that's the case, why don't you come and stay the night with me? I mean, with me and our Eli together here.
Nellie, come in. He can't stay with us. We haven't got a guest room.
You can sleep in that bed in your room with you.
He's not sleeping in my room.
He can't sleep in my room.
Well, he can't sleep in my room because I keep him awake all night. I snore.
Oh, that won't bother me.
Oh, well, I do worse than snore. I do a lot worse than that.
Well, what?
Well, when I've had a few jars of ales, I can't help it. I walk in my sleep.
Oh, I've had to cope with plenty of somnambulists in my time.
Well, you have it to do, haven't you, when you're a major?
It'll be a pleasure, Miss Pledge.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm sure it's you that will be pleasuring me.
Well, yes, and now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go and get my trunk. I left it at the station. Are you sure you were never at Catterick?
Who, sir? Me, sir? No, sir. No. Who?
What the hell's the matter with you, you big girl's blouse?
No.
My, you look a bit peaky and hung up. I think it might be true when you said that you've been stretching it a bit.
I feel as though I'm in a long, dark tunnel and I can't see the other end.
No wonder you've got these glasses on still. Go on.
Hello, come in.
Bloody hell. It's a man called Horse and his mare.
Hey, Walter, come and sit down, won't you? Oh, see, he's got over his injury then. The one he got playing bingo.
He has, I'm thankful to say. In fact, I'm taking him back to bingo again tonight, to get his confidence back.
But he didn't tell me exactly what happened.
Well, he only needed legs 11 to win the snowball, and he got that excited. As soon as the caller opened his mouth, Walter jumps up to shout and got it trapped in a tip-up seat. I wouldn't have heard that it weren't legs 11 after all.
Sounds more like clickety-click. What was it he got trapped?
His arm? And I were worried lest it should get his old war wound playing up again.
Oh, yes, you mean the one where he got fire watching. He was in the army,
What's wrong with him?
Don't know, it's hard to diagnose. It's been like this, all of a twitch, ever since he met this new works manager, Oh, yes. I think he's in for a nervous prolapse.
The new works manager? Mm-hmm. Are we coming out?
Yes, he came out of the army with a discharge. His name's, Major Lovelace.
Don't mention that name!
What name? Major Lovelace? What are you talking about? Was he frightening you, Walter? Are you all right?
No good. Can't keep it to myself no longer. I'll have to unburden myself.
Oh, well, hadn't we best be going?
No, you can stop as long as you don't blab.
Oh, me? I never say note about note, me, never.
Oh, well, we know that Walter won't say anything, don't we? What is it, Eli?
Something that happened to me when I was in the army. Towards the back end of the war, I was put on a fizzer for something I did in front of the whole regiment.
But you didn't write home about it.
Well, I went on the run.
Oh, you mean you were absent without leaving?
Yes. Daft, really, it was, because I changed my mind the next day and decided to give myself up. But before I could get back to camp, war had ended.
Oh, well, you couldn't expect them to keep the war going, until you got back.
And in the general, celebrations, the orderly room got burnt down by accident.
By accident?
Aye, we were trying to set fire to Sergeant Major. All the papers about my charge were destroyed. Yes, and the next day I was posted. I thought I got away with it. Up till now.
Well, what's happened now?
That bloody Major Lovelace, that's what's happened now. I think he's the officer that put me on a charge.
You must have done something terrible.
The worst thing a soldier could do. By accident, I put one up the spout.
Were you drunk at the time?
It wouldn't have happened if I'd have used my pull-through.
Why do you?
I hadn't got one with me at the time.
Go on.
Well, it was freezing cold on that parade, you see. I dropped my rifle and accidentally fired the bullet that was up the barrel.
Was that all that's worrying you?
And you think that Major Lovelace might have been your target for tonight?
I'll never get any rest, Nellie, till I know for sure.
Well, I don't know. It might be a disfigurement of your menageration. Think we could find out?
I suppose we could have a look at his war wound.
Well, all right then. Let us have a look.
Not going to be easy, Nelly.
What?
Well, when I actually fired that rifle, you see,
Yes?
the Major was bending down, looking at his face in the shine of somebody else's boots.
Oh, no, Eli. Not there.
Yes, Nelly. There.
You always wanted to be a rear gunner.
Thank you. Cheers.
Or as you would say, bottoms up.
You know, I'll have to get a grip on those workers at the factory. If you don't mind my saying, sir, when I saw them clocking off, they didn't look like an army of happy workers, more like the retreat from Moscow.
I believe some of them were in it.
Well, I was hoping to have a chat with your brother. Where is he?
Well, he's hiking. Yes, he's got on his evening constipational between the spread eagle and back.
What we would call a sundown.
Yeah, well, we call it more like a moon upper. Won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, what's to do? Aren't you comfy?
Yes, fairly, thank you.
Oh, only, excuse me, but you were sort of sitting sideways, you know, more to one side. Could it be an old war wound? Playing up?
More like an old spring sticking up.
Oh, funny. Were you wounded, by the way?
What do you mean just now?
No, I mean in the war.
Oh, my dear Miss Pledge, even if I had been, I certainly shouldn't discuss it with you. At Sandhurst, we were always taught not to talk about our wounds, but to lick them.
It must be a bit awkward at times.
Yes, well, I must be going. I've got a lot to do before lights out.
Yes.
You know, I was thinking of taking a bath.
Where to? I mean, you're going to take a bath.
Well, maybe I won't bother now.
Oh, yes, well, I would if I were you.
Oh?
Oh, yes, you see, what I was thinking, you know, Major, is, I mean, what more wonderful than, after a long day's donkey work, when you see the effluvia of the soap suds, taking all your cares away, washing them all away, like some drifting firewood.
Yes. Maybe you're right, yes. I think I will have a quick scrub.
Ah.
Well, see you on first parade.
You what?
I mean at Brecco's.
Oh. Yeah, quick, come on, yeah.
What's to do?
Guess what?
What?
The Major's going to take a bath.
So what? I know it's not Saturday, but he was an officer.
There's no lock on that door. Now's your chance. You just go in there, accidentally on purpose, and have a good look at... you know what?
Yes, I bloody do know what. I'm not taking a chance on him having a good look at me while I have a good look at it. Hey, you have a good look at it.
I'm not going there to have a look at his flesh wound.
Well, I'm afraid I can't.
Well, who can we get?
Good night, Miss Nellie. I've done that bit of overtime. I've finished for night now.
Oh, no, you're not. Hey, now you know what to say, don't you?
I've got to say to him, Major Lovely, I've been appointed your new bath mat.
Batman, you cloghead. Hey, and don't forget to offer to scrub his back.
Ah, well, over the top.
Right, well, go on, get in. Bye, oh, that was quick.
He didn't want his back scrubbing, he wants his shoes polished.
Hey, what are you, Bath?
He was just getting in.
Ah, well, did you see it then, the telltale mark?
I couldn't see a thing, not a thing.
Well, I mean, that's all right then, isn't it? It can't be him.
But I couldn't see anything else either. Because when I got in the bathroom, all my glasses were steamed up.
You great useless bloody eggbutt.
Oh, my God. Gherkin gas. Good Lord. You sleep in those glasses as well?
Doctor's orders, you see. He's trying to get me back on counting sheep instead of counting gherkins.
I never did trust those medicos. Full of mumbo-jumbo. My guess is all you need is a jolly good dose of the number 9s.
Well, I feel at the moment that's the last thing I need.
Oh, well, I think it's time to turn in.
I don't think there is one, Major.
I was saying my prayers.
Well, say one for me while you're about it, will you?
Oh, well, time for lights out. Are you absolutely certain you were never a cataract?
Well, if we don't find out now, we never will. He'll be sat sitting on his secret forever.
How'd you get her to cooperate?
Oh, she was only too happy to cooperate, and she's had some nursing experience as well. Hey, up. It's him.
Oh, well.
Get yourself in.
I just...
Hello, Major. Do come in.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're soon, aren't you? You're sooner than the soonest I expected. Yes, but never mind. I think we're ready to sort of have a see at you. I mean, what you call give you an MOT test.
Oh, well, let's get it over with. Behind there.
Yes, that's where we want to see your behind. I mean, behind there. A nurse? Won't be long now.
Right.
This is it. You'll soon see if he's the fella that you think he is.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't get out of this place. I can't stand it anymore. It's driving me mad. Mad!
Are you there? Oh, you're there. Brought your repast.
It looks past it and all.
I'm sorry it's so corned beef and pickles again. But you know, you've got to remember that I've got to smuggle this in.
Hey, does he still believe I'm away on business?
Never mention a name except yours all week.
What's he saying, Ollie? What's he saying?
Well, he said you must be up to something, he said. Otherwise, we would have heard from you.
Hey, he's on to me, isn't he? But that Major Lovelace, she's a crafty devil, that's what he is. While I'm down here locked in my own cellar, he's up there playing a cat and mouse game.
Oh, I forgot I brought you some cheese.
Never mind about that! Never mind about that. He's waiting for me to make one false move, to expose myself.
Well, I must say, I've tried to get a shut of him, but he seems very happy. What's more, he's got the factory pickling at full pelt.
He may never go now. Nellie, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me?
Well, I suppose you'll just have to stay here and rot.
Don't say that! My nerves good as it is. Last night, I had a dream. I dreamt they marched me out in front of a firing squad, and every one of that squad had the face of... guess who?
Your bookmaker.
No! Major Lovelace, that's who. They didn't put a blindfold round me for eyes, Nellie. They stood me up against the wall with a target on my backside.
What you mean is, that Major Lovelock was trying to get an eye for an eye.
No, more than an eye for an eye, or a tooth for a tooth. I can't go on with this nightmare any longer, Nellie. It's driving me mad. I'll have to give myself up and face the consequences.
I'm glad.
What, because I might go to jail?
Oh, no, because I see before me a man what is going to do a far, far better thing than he has never done before. He's going to straighten up his shoulders that are always bent and go out and face the condiments of the one act of folly.
Thank you, Nellie. I'll try and be brave. I'll try and face life like a man.
Well, are you going now?
No, I'm going to have my bloody tea first.
Say,
What?
I'll just go and see that Maisie Lovelock, and I'll ask him to forgive you for doing what you did to him with that rifle. And happen, you know, if we're lucky, he'll be prepared to turn the other cheek.
Well, if that's the case, I'm leaving immediately. Well, I can't stay on here, can I? All right, I'll be in touch.
Ah, Major Lovelawn, there you are.
Miss Pledge, hello. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Miss Pledge,
Yes?
I've got to go.
Can't you wait?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, well, look, I want to interfere with you. Look. I want to interfere with you on our Eli's behalf.
But Miss Pledge, something has come up.
Yes, well, he wants to tell
Miss
you that
Pledge,
he
you
didn't-
don't understand. I must leave the firm immediately.
Yes, well, I'm just saying, you see, our Eli didn't mean to do what he did. It was an accident. You must... What did you say?
I said I'm leaving. I've resigned. Finish. Quit. I dismiss myself.
You mean you're going? Well, why didn't you say so? I mean, I've no need to tell you now what our Eli did.
I don't give a damn what your blasted brother did, is doing, or is going to do. I am leaving this minute, and I'll send a car for my luggage.
I wonder what brought that on. Just as our Eli was just going to show him that he was a man of pride, courage, and honour.
Mercy, Major. Mercy, 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 Major, mercy.
Get up off your knees, you big girl's blouse. That Major Lovelock has opted.
You mean he's gone for good? Not
Yes.
coming back?
Indubiously.
What a snivelling coward. Afraid to face me, eh? I had a few words to say to him. By the way, what did you say to him?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to say anything.
Good. Anyway, Nellie, I knew he never suspected anything, you know. He might have had it on his shoulder during the army. He didn't have it up here. I was too smart for him. Fancy being in the same house and never guessing who I was.
Somebody want to see Eli.
What?
Don't shoot, he didn't do it.
You're not Major Lovelace, are you?
No, Major Pledge. I mean, Eli Pledge. I was surrender, sir. I surrender.
Major Lovelace was here.
Yes.
Now he's not.
Missed him again. He's been on the run for months, since he absconded with the officers' club funds and a Churchill tank he sold for scrap. But we'll catch up with him.
Hey, the snivelling coward. He might have stayed and faced it like a man.
When we do catch him, we'll have to ask you both to come to an identification parade. You think you could pick him out?
Definitely.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I'm sure we both know him from top
To
bottom. you're there. What are you doing? Stretched out, lying there, practically prostitute. When over at that works, they're having a who does what to who strike.
A what?
A who does what to who strike.
There's naught that lot can do to each other they haven't done before.
There seems to be a complete breakdown of their moral fibrositis. Take Grenville.
Where to?
Look, yesterday, Stan sneaked out with Vinegar Vera to go and see Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind? It must have been a repeat.
So I asked Grenville, I said, just to clean up after the horse, you see.
Well, what did he say?
He said, why should he? It wasn't his business.
Hey, are you sure you haven't been staring it?
Definitely not. I reckon you should get over there and waggle your big stick.
Not me, Nelly. Not anymore. As far as I'm concerned, that lot are a rabble without a cause.
But you're supposed to be the managing gaffer.
Not anymore. I'm fed up with that Vinegar Vera and all them women. They've got on top of me. They've got me down.
You mean you've come to the end of your feather?
It's the pressure, Nelly. I'm dropping out and dropping somebody else in it.
Who?
New works manager.
Well, that's not on. You're not getting somebody in to help you not do the things you're not doing when you're supposed to.
You're too late, Nelly. He's already on the way round from Labour Exchange.
Don't tell me you're replacing yourself with another layabout.
Yeah, I mean, no. You don't understand. Times have changed. They get a very good class of layabout down at Labour Exchange nowadays.
Oh, and who have they got that's going to run a pickle factory?
Well, I don't know yet, but I asked for somebody who knows his onions.
Right, left, right, oh, 1, 2.
Who the hell do you think you are, the bloody Virgin Soldiers?
Oh, Eli. We're what you might call the shock troops.
You gave me a hell of a shot when you came in like that. Who the hell in carnation told you to march in like a couple of German panzer divisions?